Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at, can President Donald Trump go inside Area 51? Area 51 is said to be the most secure place in the USA. Many say it's home to aliens and UFOs, and the existence of it was only acknowledged in 2013. Recently, millions online have said they plan to storm Area 51 later this month in September. But could the most powerful man in the USA go into Area 51? Before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Area 51 is located in the Nevada desert in the USA. It's officially known as Homey Airport or Groom Lake, and it's known as a super secret training base for the US Air Force. They apparently use the base for experimental aircraft testing, weapons testing, and things that haven't been revealed. The site's actually been in operation since 1955, during the Cold War, but it was only in 2013 when Obama finally admitted this base existed. Before 2013, the CIA and the US government said the base did not exist. The base is said to be home to aliens and alien technology which is out of this world. However, all Area 51 employees are sworn to secrecy and may never reveal anything about the base. They're flown on a secret airline from LAX to Area 51 every morning and then flown back every evening. And for a long time, Area 51 has been a massive controversy. Many concerned citizens say the US government should just open up and tell us what's in the base. Well, on June 20th, one college student named Matthew Roberts had an idea. After watching an Area 51 whistleblower named Bob Lazar on a podcast, he came up with an idea. He made an event on Facebook called Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us All. This then transcended Facebook and went viral. It's been decided that the date everyone will storm Area 51 on is the 20th of September 2019. That's 10 days away from recording this video. Now, of course, not everyone who said they're going to will actually do this. But I'm sure many people will take this too far and really will try and storm Area 51. Over 2 million people have said they are going to this event, and an additional 1.5 million people have said they're interested on the event's official page. Now, you may think this is one big joke and regular people cannot storm Area 51. Well, Area 51 actually responded to this and they were not taking it lightly. The government said that people are prohibited from going anywhere near the military property. They said that participants who engage in trespassing may be shot on sight. And they said that all normal security protocols will follow on that day. Area 51 is known to have people known as camo dudes outside the base. These are men who work for secret security companies who are stationed all around the base. They're known to use incredible force and have a lot of weapons. But that brings us to Trump's views on UFOs. Does the president believe in UFOs, and if so, would he investigate? Well, in June of this year, the president did an interview with ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos. Trump said this when he was asked whether he believes in UFOs. He said, "I think it's probably. I want them to think whatever they think." He then said, "They do say, and I've seen, and I've read, and I've heard, and I did hear it in one brief meeting, but people are saying they're seeing UFOs. Do I believe it? I'm not sure." That's what Trump had to say about UFOs. He seemed to really stumble over lots of words there, so maybe he's covering something up. The interviewer then said to him, "Would you know if there was a case of extraterrestrial life?" Trump then said, "Well, I think my great pilots would know. Our great pilots would know." So again, he kind of dodged the question, so maybe Trump knows about something going on with aliens. After all, in 2016, the US Air Force actually responded to a Freedom of Information request and released this video. On the video shows what appears to be a UFO. The pilots who filmed this video can be heard saying, "What is that thing?" And so far the US Air Force have no idea what is in this video. And right now it's the only known video of a UFO taken by a government agency. But that brings us to our central question. Could Trump show up at Area 51 and demand a tour? Well, the answer is probably. According to government officials, Trump has been briefed on the situation of UFOs. And seeing as he is the military commander-in-chief, surely he should be able to go to any military base. Seeing as he is the highest ranking government official, he would not be denied access to any government property. But there is a but. He would not be able to go unannounced. The president's itinerary is scheduled many days in advance. So he would have to request a day to go to Area 51 if he wanted to go. This means the military generals in charge of Area 51 would be able to cover up things they didn't want him to see. Anything like aliens or classified UFOs could easily be moved off-site. Some even say that certain military generals are higher in power than the president himself. But remember, the president is not free to do whatever they like. For security purposes, the president is not even allowed to drive a car. He's also not allowed to open car windows or windows of his homes. And he's even forbidden from attending his children or grandchildren's sporting events or school functions. But when it comes to government buildings, Trump should be able to go anywhere by law. You may be wondering, have previous presidents who have expressed interests in aliens gone to Area 51 before? Reagan, Bush, and Bill Clinton have all expressed an interest in aliens. Well, maybe they did go to Area 51, but they likely wouldn't be able to tell anyone. George Bush actually hinted that he did take a look at Area 51 when he was in office. Bush said to Jimmy Kimmel the law prevents him from saying anything about UFOs. So that law probably also applies to Trump, so even if he did find out about aliens, he couldn't tell us. Even though he seems like a loose cannon on Twitter, maybe even he wouldn't say this secret. Kimmel also said to Bush, "Would you tell anyone about UFOs ever?" In the interview, Bush then looked very worried and said no. It's odd that Bush said no and not "there is no UFOs." Maybe he's kind of hinting that there are. But I think the best bet to find out what's in Area 51 is for us to wait 10 days. In 10 days, there is apparently going to be a raid on Area 51. So we'll see if anyone actually does get into Area 51, and if they do, what they find out. But now it's time for you guys to make your voice heard. Do you think that people will successfully raid Area 51 in 10 days or not? Personally, I'm really not sure. They do have a lot of security. But if 2 million people really did show up, then I'm not sure they could be stopped. If you guys want some more amazing videos, then check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that on screen in a moment. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.